Thanks for watching Film Buff. Really, honestly, it's fucking great.
Oh, hello. How's it going, guys? My name is Film Buff. Alright, man. So before I get into this, first of all, I need to thank all the amazing patrons. Thank you so much. You guys are absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, man, Doctor Who. Let's get back into it. Now, this episode, episode 9, this was actually recorded months ago. This is before I kind of left YouTube. This is part of the last run of things I recorded. Just never got a chance to, do like a episode discussion on it afterwards. Basically, I'm gonna watch it again. Right now, the plan is to watch episodes 9 and 10. So I'm gonna rewatch episode 9, do a bit of a discussion analysis type thing, move on to the next episode. Also, another thing, the last episode reaction, episode 8, Father's Day, I believe it was called. They pulled it down twice, man. They took it down the first time, they blocked it. It was less than 10 minutes, but I still did like an edit. Cut it even shorter. And, the re-upload goes up, and that got pulled down as well. So, I don't know, man. Hopefully these ones don't go down. But yeah, all I can really do is put them up, and let's see what happens. So yeah, I'm back. And the plan is, I have a little bit of time off. So the plan is to finish season 1. So in this, limited return, I'll be finishing season 1 of Doctor Who. And then, in the future, if I get a chance to come back again, we'll continue from there.
Must have come down somewhere quite close. Within a mile, anyway. You sure about that T-shirt?
Too early to say. I'm taking it out for a spin.
Come on, if you're coming. Won't take a minute.
Rose, don't.
Doctor, there's a kid up there!
Whew. Give me chills.
Are you alright up there?
Okay.
With a very loud.
Quickly as you can. Down to the shuttle.
Oh.
Hang.
Oh shit, Rose, get off.
Okay, maybe not this t-shirt.
What am I supposed to do with a ringing phone?
Don't answer it. It's not for you.
Is that the kid's mum?
And how do you know that?
Because I do. And I'm telling you. Don't answer it.
Well, if you know so much, tell me this. How can it be ringing? It's not even a real phone. It's not connected. It's not...
Dude.
Excellent bottom.
Sorry, old man. I gotta go meet a girl. But you got an excellent bottom, too.
He's so young. Look at his face. All suave looking. I mean, even now, he still looks pretty good for his age, to be honest.
Who's got me in? How?
I'm just programming your descent pattern. Stay as still as you can and keep your hands and feet inside the light field. Be with you in a moment.
identification device indicates non-contemporaneous life form.
Whoa.
Not from around here, no. I got you. You're fine. You're just fine. The tractor beam, it can scramble your head just a little.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, there was hello twice there. Dull. You know, thorough.
It's that kid. The masked kid.
Thank you, miss.
Thanks, miss.
It's alright. Everybody stay where they are.
Good here, innit? Who's got the salt?
Yeah, Nancy always gets the best food for us.
So that's what you do, is it, Nancy?
What is?
As soon as the sirens go, you find a big fat family meal, still warm on the table, with everyone down in the air raid shelter, and bingo! Feeding frenzy for the homeless kids of London town. Puddings for all, thanks. And I want to find a blonde in a Union Jack. I mean a specific one, I didn't just wake up this morning with a craving. Anybody seen a girl like that? What's this then? Never easy being the only child left out in the cold, you know.
I suppose you'd know.
I do actually, yes.
It's not exactly a child.
Okay, this is creepy.
You stay here if you want to.
Mummy?
Better now?
You got lights in here?
Hello?
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 Let's not start that again.
Okay.
2. You just handed me a piece of paper telling me you're single and you work out.
Tricky things, psychic paper.
Yeah, can't let your mind wander when you're handing it over.
I've been expecting one of you guys to show up. Though, not I must say by barrage balloon. Do you often travel that way?
Sometimes I get swept off my feet. By balloons.
Nanogenes. Subatomic robots. The air in here is full of them. They just repaired 3 layers of your skin.
Well, tell them thanks.
Shall we have a drink on the balcony?
This guy.
Bring up the glasses.
Ah, it's Camo.
Fell the other end of Limehouse Green Station.
Take me there.
Soldiers guarding it, barbed wire. You never get through.
Try me.
You sure you want to know what's going on in there?
I really want to know.
Then there's someone
He
you
really
need to
does.
talk to first.
We're discussing business.
This isn't business. This is champagne.
I try never to discuss business with a clear head.
Do you really think now's a good time to be coming on to me?
Perhaps not.
Well, it was just a suggestion.
Do you like Glenn Miller?
I like him. He's got swagger.
Promises, promises.
Are you listening to any of this?
You used to be a time agent, now you're some kind of freelancer.
Ooh, it's a little harsh. I like to think of myself as a criminal.
I bet you do.
Or maybe we should go find him.
And how are you going to do that?
Easy. I'll do a scan for alien tech.
Finally, a professional.
The way you look after all those kids. It's because you lost somebody, isn't it? You're doing all this to make up for it.
My little brother, Jamie.
Country after country, falling like dominoes. Nothing can stop it. Nothing. Until one tiny, damp little island says, no. No. Not here. A mouse in front of a lion.
Oh, same cut.
Conclusions? Massive head trauma, mostly to the left side.
Huh.
This is impossible.
Yes.
Exactly the same.
Yes.
Identical, all of them, right down to the scar on the back of the hand. How did this happen? How did it start?
They're not dead. It's all right. They're harmless. They just sort of sit there. No heartbeat, no life signs of any kind. Mummy, you, my mummy.
Mr. Spock?
What was I supposed to say? You don't have a name. Don't you ever get tired of Doctor? Doctor who?
9 centuries in, I'm coping. Where have you been? We're in the middle of a London blitz.
I was conning you, that's what I am. I'm a con man. Thought you were time agents, you're not, are you?
Just a couple more freelancers.
Ah.
Dead, Jamie. You're dead. Mommy. Mommy.
Ah. Cliffhanger. So it's a two-parter. Alright, so I checked out episode 9 again. Bit of a dramatic change from the last episode, right? Tonally. Last episode was super emotional, you know? So this one was more of like a sci-fi creepy take on it again. So yeah, man, I left it off on a cliffhanger, meaning there's gonna be part 2 to this. Yeah. I mean, I liked it, man. I like the tone. So my favorite thing about this episode is definitely the introduction of a new character. A really fun new character, man. Captain Jack. All right, man. So my favorite part of this episode was the introduction to a new character, Captain Jack, played by the fantastic and super young John Barrowman. I loved him, and he made such an instant impact. The screen presence, this Captain Jack, you know, this suave, handsome, charismatic individual, you know, comes in, and Rose, you know, she was crushing the moment she saw him, and they made him a bi character because, you know, he openly slaps the man's ass and tells him his is nice as well. And as he's having to look at Rose through the telescope, you know, the other man's like, oh, there's a time and place for this, because he thought he's talking to him. But yeah, you know, he really did steal any scene he was in. Fantastic screen presence, and even the chemistry. You know, him and the doctor, him and Rose, just all three of them together. So going back to the opening of the episode, so the first time Rose heard "Mummy," are you my mummy? She was the only one who heard it. You know, the doctor didn't hear it. So I'm not sure if that was like the child, or this mutated child was targeting her purposely to draw her out so he could get her by herself, or the doctor just legitimately didn't hear it. So you know, I thought maybe it's trying to get Rose isolated by herself. That was my first thought, at least. Really creepy, man. Something about kids at night, you know, kind of like lost. That, you know, I got my first glimpse of the child. He's like on the roof, and like a creepy shot, man, super creepy shot. It's like there's some backlight, but you see the gas mask and the face. Just something about a young child at night by himself in a gas mask, you know, it is unsettling, right? You know, I really think the CGI in that one scene, it's Rose hanging from the balloon, and like the planes are coming, you know, in her direction. For a show that's over 10 years old, you know, that CGI, yeah, you know, it kind of held up. And the set design, I thought it was a great reconstruction of London, you know, during the London Blitz. Like, it felt like they actually traveled there, you know. It didn't feel cheesy. It didn't feel like they were on like a cheap set. It felt like they were actually there. So, you know, great job on the set design. So Nancy, who kind of gave me a bit of a scare because she disappeared as well, you know, after talking to the doctor. I thought maybe she's some kind of paranormal being as well, but no, she's just a human. She's an opportunist. She's a scavenger. She looks for the right moments to, you know, hit up houses, and she, you know, and most of all, she's a good person because she's taking care of these kids, and she's trying to feed them. There was that one scene at the dinner table. Was it being implied that there was some kind of a pedophile back at the farm? Because, you know, the doctor asked the kids how come they came back, and the one kid's like, there's a man. I mean, that's what I picked up on that. So, you know, earlier on, it became kind of clear that the gas mask kid has some kind of connection to Nancy because, you know, it really seems to be following her around, and like they're showing us a lot of her, and like in her reactions, you could tell that, you know, this is someone who meant something to her. And, you know, later on in the episode, I found out that's her younger brother, and he died, you know, during one of the bombings. So he's stuck on asking, are you my mummy? It has some kind of supernatural abilities going on. It can kind of control electronics. And, you know, they're trying to be super careful to not touch, you know, make contact. You know, again, I find out at the end of the episode that all those patients had the same, you know, exact same injuries. It kind of blew the doctor's mind. So it seems like it was something contagious, right? Going back to Captain Jack and Rose, right from the first scene, you know, of him rescuing her and like falling in his arms, she was like crushing, man. She's like hard eyes, and that's the effect he has, right? And he actually healed her. You know, she had like rope burn. He used something called nanogenes, subatomic robots, to heal her injuries. So that was kind of cool. And he said the ship was full of them. You know, and then you know, and then it led to the scene up top. You know, they're dancing, and he's really, really putting on the charm. You could tell that Rose is super infatuated at one point. He's a charming fellow, right? So he's really putting it on. He starts plotting the seeds for this con job he's trying to pull. You know, as I found out later in the episode, he's just a con man. So the doctor finally got information from Nancy. You know, she told him to go talk to the doctor. He gets there and he finds out that, you know, he inspects them, and, you know, he sees that all of them have the exact same injury. And, you know, it was shown earlier that the gas mask is like, it's part of the face, like it's transformed. Their face is transformed into this gas mask. And, you know, they they said that it was initially just one person, and then it spread from there. And, you know, it became clear that the one person was the child, who happened, you know, who I've also found out is actually her brother. You know, basically he started this whole thing, and then it got passed on throughout the hospital. Now there's like an army of them that are just kind of like laying there. They're not dead, you know, they made that clear. And then, you know, Captain Jack meets Doctor. Again, you know, I thought they had great chemistry and screen presence together, you know, just kind of bouncing off each other. Basically Jack, you know, maintains that, you know, he made sure this thing has nothing in it. It was just like a decoy. But it seems like there was something in it. Something got released into the atmosphere or something, you know. He came into contact, you know, and kind of like altered the atmosphere. And, you know, Captain Jack comes clean about being a con man, and, you know, he has a bit of a joke about Pompeii. And yeah, by the end of the episode, they all kind of got trapped. Even the doctor in there, you know, his transformation began because he had the same mark. Clearly he came in contact. And by the end of it, you know, they're kind of trapped, getting circled in, and that makes for a perfect cliffhanger, right? So yeah, part 1. I'll be going right into part 2 right after this. So yeah, if you like that, please smash the thumbs up. Leave your comments. Let me know what you guys thought. I thought it was a great episode. I thought they introduced a fantastic new character. Like, I'm not sure if he is going to be a regular, but I hope he is. I hope he's around. You know, I hope he sticks around. Alright guys, if you're into social media, check out the links below. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I'm super active on Twitter. Patreon. Once again, thank you so much to all the amazing patrons. You guys are absolutely brilliant. I appreciate it so much. Alright, man. So I'm going to move right on to the next episode. Take it easy.